And we are live at Waffle Board Breaks. Welcome, everybody. How we doing tonight? Oh, we're in the middle of everything right now. We got baseball playoffs. We got hockey last week before the season. My Bolts are on, looking good. Jake Gensel, I have in my one-year jersey league, had two power play goals. Obviously, he's not the starting goalie for the Panthers, but it's good to see Cooch and Point and Gensel putting up the points. Um, Cooch with 3 assists, Gensel with two power play goals, and Point with a easy tap in rebound off of Gensel's skate. So there we go. Bolt's looking pretty good. Obviously, still playing some young guys, trying to make the rosters, mostly full rosters for both teams. Of course, Florida's missing two of their big names, obviously Barkov and Matthew Tkachuk, but a lot of the other players are still playing there, except for Bobrovsky and Vasilevsky are both out tonight. So just cross state preseason battle. Obviously, there's a lot of bad blood, a lot of sticks being up, a lot of hard hits, a lot of clubs being dropped for a preseason game. So a cheap play on Brandon Hagel early, and he responded by dropping the mitts, and they kept him out the rest of the game. I don't think he's injured, but they kept him out. He took a stick up high, and then some cheap shots, and then he got into a fight later. But it's good. Hockey's good. We're ready. I mean, it feels like mid-season hockey with the Bolts and the Beach Cats. Some other good stuff going on. Good games going on. I saw the Blues are lighting somebody up. They look good. I think they're lighting up Ottawa. I think the Rangers and Devils played again today. I think that was one of the games on earlier. So you get starting to see some of the players actually lace them up and take regular shifts, which is good. Like I said, we're less than a week away. Next Tuesday is the opening day, the 7th. Three games. What is my schedule? 3 games on Tuesday, 4 on Wednesday, and then 13, pretty much a full slate on Friday next week, or Thursday rather. So it's a pretty good week next week for hockey. Said 33 boxes tonight. You guys did a pretty good job. There are 2 unsold, unclaimed spots. I'm not going to push anybody on those. I discounted them a buck each, $5 each for those 2 spots. Like I said, it's you guys don't have to grab them. We'll keep them. Community, actually, I think if it depends on anybody that claims them. Actually, somebody actually reached out to me on eBay about the Matt Murray. Coincidentally, they're wondering if it was available. They're not familiar with our break room, so I was like, no, it says boxed up. I said, if you come, you claim that spot if you come on Tuesday and Thursday, or if they bid on the spot for Sundays. But it's unclaimed as of now. I'll leave those unclaimed. We will still break. I'm not going to make you guys close it up. Like I said, we had a pretty good crowd. Like I said, I think 15 different owners. We got DLC, Big Al, Jason R, Devin, Ash, Larry, CK, Mike H, Thomas M, Anthony C, Sodic, Joseph K, Brett G, Daryl L, and Steve S. Welcome back again. You'll take Murray. Thomas M is grabbing the Murray. Okay, very good. Let me mark that down for you. Very good. Thomas M taking the Murray. That is 5. Claire is 5. So there we go. So Thomas M, we'll leave the Claire if anybody wants to grab it. I'll keep that as a community hit. I will give that away randomly to the other 30. What do we got? 33 boxes with 35 spots tonight. So I'm not going to force the Claire on anybody, but if it does hit, I will random it to the other 34 spots. Obviously, we got 33 boxes, 35 spots. We got a double box in our newest 16. We got a double box in the 7 from the last break. That is the September break is 16. The August break is 7. The July break has 7. And then there's 2 from late June and the 1 from May. So there we go. 33 boxes, 35 jerseys. I'm excited to see what comes out. Not rooting for or against anything. Like I said, any jersey comes out, I'm happy. Like I said, I don't care if it's a monster, if it's mid-level stuff. Over double boxes. Like I said, I'm happy to see these jerseys come out. You guys deserve all the hits you get because of the constant tension and bids and claims, and you guys know the drill. For Sunday, I decided, like I said, I do have as a opening day special. Obviously, where we're gonna have a claim next Tuesday and Thursday when the season gets underway. But for Sunday, just to make it available to everybody, I will be giving away very nice. I'm gonna actually show it as a little sample here. It's a Fanatics Adidas Pro model. This is going to be given away. This will go free to all the spots. Have a chance at this on Sunday. So get your bids in. Like I said, every spot you win for Sunday will have a chance at hitting this freebie. This is pretty cool. This is a just retired 2 days ago. Longtime NHLer Max Pacioretty, good American hockey star. Obviously played several different franchises, captain of the Canadiens for a while, played with Vegas, played last year with Toronto Maple Leafs, and he just took the job coaching with his Michigan Wolverines. So there you go. This does not have the Fanatics QR code COA sticker, but it does have the card. So it must have fallen off it somewhere, and I'm not going to actually put it in the boxes if that's the case, because obviously, as we know, it's definitely Pacioretty's autograph. It came from a Fanatics box. The sticker is gone, but the card is there. So this is definitely going to be something I'm going to give away free to you guys on Sunday. So get your bids in for that on Sunday. That'll be given away randomly after we break the 2 boxes. So anybody that's here on Sunday, that'll be a chance to hit that, which is pretty cool. Nice Pacioretty, like I said, good American hockey player, just retired, played last year for a little bit with the Leafs, long time, Vegas Golden Knights and Montreal Canadiens. And like I said, he's hanging them up, and he's coaching with the Michigan Wolverines, which is pretty cool. Keeping it going back to his I think it's where he went to college. So that's going back to Michigan. The coach, like I said, is a good fan favorite wherever he stopped. Obviously, he's a big fan favorite. Even Toronto, played the 1 year there. He rated himself, with the fans there. Hardworking NHL player. Obviously, he was captain with the Canadiens. Very rare for an American. I think maybe one other. I think maybe Gianta might have been captain when he was up there. He may have been the first captain. I don't know if he was the first captain. I don't know if Gianta was captain or not when he played for the Habs. But so that'll be given away. Yeah, it's cool. Thomas Sam, like I said, somewhere along the way before it came to me, that sticker must have fallen off. Like I said, it's just not there. But that is from a Fanatics box. That's the card that comes with the Fanatic jerseys, and so I don't have the hologram QR code rather sticker that goes with the jersey. I'm just going to give it away to you guys, so you guys benefit for that. And I said I'll do that as our opening season week break, which would be the Sunday. And of course, we're going to open up on Tuesday and Thursday next week. We'll be doing Facebook claims both of those days. Of course, I'll be throwing up the spot price for you after we break on Thursday or Sunday. So we'll see. They're probably not going to change much. Like I said, I'm pretty comfortable where they are, but obviously we hit today and then we hit Sunday's jerseys. That could affect spot pricing a little bit, but they're not going to be much different. Nobody ever usually got more than a buck or two at the most. Some don't even change or haven't changed in the last couple weeks, but we're still going strong. Obviously, this is box 523 tonight. We've done 544 jerseys just out of my boxes. I'm still contemplating if I should get some hit break stuff or maybe the East Coast stuff. Big Al's down to 6 left from his originally 20. Daryl L has one he's going to break on Sunday as well. So we'll have seen 21 of the boxes until somebody orders more, whether it's Big Al closes out the rest that Josh has over at East Coast, or I grab 1 or 2, or Daryl, I think, might have another one after this week, but we'll see how that goes. Daryl actually has spots in tonight, so good luck to him as well as everybody else. Good luck to everybody who's got spots over at Daryl's on Sunday, and then we'll be back at Big Al's on Monday. I'm not sure if he's going to still do 2 boxes, but he's got 6 left. He still has some monsters, still some great headliners. He did hit a picture headliner this week, the Joe Saki, which is beautiful. Mitchell Ness, white, Colorado Avalanche. It was a real nice Stanley Cup patch with the C on the front. Very nice jersey. Like I said, I have a Saki in my PC, but it's a Lourdes Fanatics Vintage, so I'm not really hunting the Abs one. I have enough Abs jerseys. I don't need to hunt down a Saki, but it's real nice. Like that would have been a great if I was chasing that as an absolutely beautiful hit. So I think that was Joseph K. I think he was the first claim of the night over at Big Al's on Wednesday. So congrats to Joseph. Joseph's in here tonight. Has not hit yet. Obviously new to our room, as well as Brett G. Of course, Daryl L is still kind of new to the room. So you guys have to get off the schneid. Like I said, you've only been in, a couple weeks now. Everybody else has pretty much hit. So good luck to everybody. Did I miss Matt on Facebook? I believe so. Oh no, said I once I went live, I said I deleted the post that was on there. So as of right now, the only thing that's left is Pascal Leclerc for 5. So that's up to you, Ty, if you want to grab that. I gave the Murray to Thomas M. I said, once I go live, I said, once I go live, I guess I should put a post on the post. It's very rare we have unsold and we go live with it. So, but I deleted the updated post, but I didn't even check to see that you would try to glib them in there. So as of this, when I go live, I'm gonna give, when I posted it on the thread here, I'm gonna keep it with Thomas M claiming it on here. So, but like I said, you guys understand. Obviously, when we go live, I'm not even checking the Facebook. I don't even have it open because I could check my phone. But I have the thread. I have the stream live, so make sure it doesn't go down or anything like that. But yeah, just Pascal Leclerc is left. Anybody wants to claim it, you're more than welcome to it. But I'm not going to push it on you guys. We'll see. Like I said, closer mojo does exist. So if somebody wants to grab them to close, I'm not going to stand in front of you. But now you go. Said Thomas is offering it. So there you go. If you guys, it's up to you guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna twist your arms. I definitely honor the stream once I'm live. I try to, I guess I lock it. I mean, I don't want you to have it locking threads. I mean, obviously, that's the, I don't know, some people do when they're post live. I think somebody put a post. So just need a Sens jersey. Oh, so there you go. So yeah, so Ty would like the Murray. Is that, do you want the Murray, Ty, and give Thomas the Leclerc? So I'm not going to fight you guys off from that, but there we go. So do that. Okay, where's let me do that one. Okay, so there we go. Ty is grabbing Ty. Let me jump right my notes here. Ty is grabbing Matt Murray because he needs a Sens. Do I have other Sens in the boxes right now? Let me look. Yeah, I do. I got the Batherson, the Stutzla. So you can grab pretty quick. Spezza, of course. Brett's got Spezza. Looking for his first hit mojo. Okay, and then put Thomas M and the Pascal Leclerc. Pascal Leclerc was one of those goalies that could have been a stud. Obviously, huge, big Quebec junior major league goalie. Obviously similar to like Jean-Sebastien Guiguerre. Hopefully, he was hoping to be the franchise goalie for the Jackets. Never quite panned out, but he definitely was a highly rated top 10 draft pick for Columbus. There we go. Thanks, Tom. There we go. Yeah, no problem. We're good. Like I said, we're all pretty much family with each other here. I'm not going to fight you guys about the spots. I'm more than happy to have you guys trade them if you want, but that's all good. So yeah, so just one box tonight. We're going to break that. I did show off the giveaway for Sunday. Will be that Adidas Vegas Golden Knights Fanatics COA card, but no sticker, but it's from a Fanatics mystery box. So clearly a Max Pack autograph. I mean, just a beautiful Adidas Pro Vegas Golden Knights Yeah, there you go. Your last spot mojo, or like I said, you never want to trade your spots. Like that's some people always like that. Oh, you trade your spot and it's going to hit. I've been on the end of both of those. I've traded away a spot and it's hit. I've traded for a spot and it's hit. Like to me, there's really no difference in that. I mean, our odds of anything hitting tonight are clearly 1 in 33. Actually, better because there's 35 jerseys and 33 boxes. So I mean, it's just slightly better than 1 in 33. The odds of hitting, but the odds of any box hitting is clearly just 1 in 33. So, but yeah, so you trade spots, you trade spots. I've been on both ends. I've never begrudged not or trading for a spot and somebody else hits it. I've actually had people grab spots for me, and I've given away a spot that hit for me. Like I've been like I said, over the years, I've done some cool, weird, crazy stuff with different spots that have hit. I think I once hit 2 spots in the same day, and I think I gave one of them away because somebody claimed for me those spots. That's just the way it is. Like you said, sometimes you got to pay it forward. I've always felt like that. So. Yeah, it could be. Like I said, it could be. Like I said, what that is from the? Is that our most recent? That's the. Yeah, they're in the. That's from this most reload. So there's a double box in there. I'm not sure exactly who would definitely be in that. I don't know, like I said, there's a couple options. Like I said, like I said, by now I can't remember what any of the double boxes were. But it's always good to think about who could potentially be in a double box. If you grab both spots, and you hit it, boom, they're both yours. Like I said, we've had people hit double boxes a couple times. So, but it's not regular. Obviously, a lot of times, like sometimes we've had spots where one of the spots ended up being an early claim every time. It ended up just having to be one of the boxes in the double box. So we'll see how it is. But yeah, good luck to everybody. Good luck. Get your bids in. I didn't even check to see. I think it was on one spot had a bid earlier today. I think I checked. I don't know if I checked earlier. If it was last night. Might have been earlier. I think I was sorting stuff, making sure everything was up to date. But yeah, spots are live. You guys can get your bids in early and often. We'll see how the battles come for Sunday. But like I said, we'll be down to 32 boxes, potentially 34 jerseys, depending on what hits tonight. And then we'll get there, and there will be a freebie. So whatever's left for Sunday, there will be one freebie Max Pack Adidas Vegas Golden Knight jersey given away after we break our boxes. So there's some good games. Like I said, the Bolts were fun to watch tonight. They played the Cooch Point Gensel line. They looked pretty good. Took a little rusty early, but they started clicking. They banged in 2 power play goals for Gensel, and Point got one, which is a tying goal at the end of the second period. So they look good. Obviously, not everybody's playing their starters. A lot of starting goalies are taking this week off. You get the feel they don't want to get dinged up before the regular season starts. But a lot of the regulars are in most of these lineups. They just have to be resting the goalies because you're going to be allowed, if your starter's going to be playing 40, 50, sometimes 60 games, you don't want to play them all the way through preseason. No reason for that. So, but yeah, baseball, it looks like the Yankees were up 4-0. I don't know what that score is. That's in the 4th or 5th, I think. So they're looking to take the last 2 at home and go on to play the Jays on Saturday. Everything else was decided. Obviously, Chicago beat the Padres, 3rd game today. Dodgers, of course, swept the Reds, and Detroit knocked out Cleveland after having lost game 1 and the division and collapsing a 15-game lead. Cleveland just didn't have enough in the tank to take the best out of 3. Even with the home field advantage, Detroit just stepped up their game a little bit today and took out Cleveland. So not going to miss them, but Detroit is now playing Seattle in round 2. The Jays will be playing the Yankees or Boston if they can come back. Obviously with the Dodgers and the Phillies. And then, of course, the Cubs will be playing the Brewers. So some good baseball left to play. This weekend is going to be amazing as the second round technically starts. And then, like I said, hockey ready to roll. I guess teams start breaking out. There's no games on Saturday or Sunday maybe. And then, of course, Tuesdays when we go for real. So it's going to be fantastic. So we'll see what comes out tonight. So good luck, everybody. Thank you much. We got a decent enough crowd here. I'm going to break it. Everybody else is watching on tape delay. enjoy that. Let's get going. But do remember, anybody that just clicked in, we are giving away the Adidas Max Pack Ready Vegas Golden Knight jersey for free on Sunday. Every spot will be eligible to win that. No matter who hits the first two jerseys, every spot will be eligible to win the Max Pack Ready Adidas Vegas Golden Knight on Sunday. Just my opening day kind of giveaway, even though it's a couple days early of the opening day, but we will do it on Sunday, so everybody's got a chance to grab their spots and grab extra spots, and everybody has a chance that the packs are ready. So here we go. Let me get my random, my dice. There's my dice. There's my list. Okay, here we guys go. Let me get my list out of the way here. Okay, very good. Okay, here we guys are. Obviously, Big Al hit both on Sunday. He did not hit. It was Carl Z, who's not in tonight. Carl Z hit the Charlie Coyle Boston Bruins on Tuesday. So there'll definitely be a new winner tonight because Carl Z's not with us tonight. But we have 15 different people. So that was pretty cool last week when we rolled a new box. And I had 12 different people in the 17 or the 18 spots in the 17 boxes. That was pretty cool. But we'll see what happens tonight. Good luck, everybody. Boxes are here in order, of course. 81 from May, 2332 from late June, 36 through 48 July, 55 through 65 in August, 67 through 86 is the September most recent reload. So we got a couple double jersey boxes in there. We'll see if we hit one tonight. Good luck, everybody. 5 or more on our dice roll to come up with our box. Let's do it. 5 or more is going to be 9 times. 9 times, Mr. Bueller. 9 times. Here we go. Random. 1. There's 33 boxes. 35 jerseys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the jersey, where is it? Come on, 8. And the box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 55. 55 has the 9 times. 55, 9 times. Okay. This is not the most recent reload, but the August reload. And there's 7 boxes, and there is a double box in there. 55. It makes my notes. Let me see. Oh, no. 55. 55 it is. Okay. 55. 55. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. 55 it is. 55 is easy. It's the very top of the shelf. Okay. 55. There is a double in this reload. 55 it is. I don't know if this is or not. We'll see. Good luck, everybody. 55. Some nice jerseys in this batch. 55. I will resort. I'll move over. I got a stack of 6. I'm going to move them over. Keep 5, 5, and 6. Yeah, I got room to do that. Trying to keep it kind of even keel. Box 55. Good luck, everybody. Box 55. Box 55 is not a double box, but box 55 is Larry Murphy, not Murray, Matt Murray, Larry Murphy. I saw the M. I was like, are you kidding me? I saw colors. I wasn't sure. Very, very nice. This is gorgeous. Larry Murphy with the Stanley Cups, 91 and 92. Very, very nice. That's a beaut. Pittsburgh Penguins. We've been Pittsburgh Penguins crazy lately. Larry Murphy. There it is. 55. Gorgeous Pens logo. There it is. The big Adidas Pens logo. Of course, Feist strapped up. And of course, there we go. There we go. Larry Murphy, Adidas Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, very, very nice. Love the inscription. Do not see tons of Larry Murphy autographs. So obviously he was part of that legendary Pens run when they all had the doubles. Obviously John Cullen and of course Lemieux, and of course Paul Coffey was there. Tom Barrasso, Rob Brown, Larry Murphy wore the 55. There we go. Congratulations at that one. Let me see what we got. Let me see. I have no idea what Larry Murphy goes to. Mike H. Congratulations, Mike H. Mike H comes crawling out of the woodwork, grabbing the Larry Murphy and hitting Larry Murphy. Adidas Pro Pittsburgh Penguins. Beautiful jersey. Larry Murphy, Stanley Cup, 91 and 92 inscriptions. Congratulations, Mike H. Very, very nice. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. That's an absolute beaut. Larry Murphy, Legends, Hall of Famer. Obviously played for the Caps, played for the North Stars. Obviously won the Cups, with Stanley Cup champion with the Pittsburgh Penguins during the Lemieux years. Absolutely monster. Imagine he played in the current times, and the numbers he posted were pinball type of scoring numbers from the back end with the Penguins. So there we go. That team was stacked. Before the cap era, the Penguins and the Red Wings kind of did it the way they wanted to, build those monster teams, which they never could do in the modern era. But unbelievable. Congratulations. Nice to see Larry Murphy finally get a hit. Like I said, I saw the MU. I was like, is this going to be Murray? So it was Larry Murphy hitting out of there. Defenseman, Hall of Famer, Stanley Cup champions, 91 and 92. Congratulations. Yeah, like I said, like I said, you don't see tons of Larry Murphy autos. Whenever I can see some of these legends that the youngies in the room aren't familiar with, unless they Google or they YouTube it, because pretty much everything good old is on YouTube. You can find highlights of these guys, and having lived through the Larry Murphy career, knowing how impactful he was, wherever he stopped, obviously with the Caps and the North Stars and the Pens, Stanley Cups. So there you go, Larry Murphy, fantastic. He might have ended up with the Red Wings too. I don't know if he won a cup there. He might have won a cup with them too. And like I say, during those late 80s, 90s, years where he bounced around. But obviously he started with the I think the North Stars where he started. Congratulations again to Mike H. Very good. I mean, Mike H hasn't been hitting a while, hasn't been here as much, but nice to see him to step in, grab some spots tonight. Congratulations on the Larry Murphy. So there we go. I will take him down from eBay. Cannot be bid on. I will end that now. And then, of course, Sunday, we're down to 32 boxes, 34 jerseys, 2 double boxes still available. We got 16 from the last reload, and we now have 6 from the reload before. There's 2 double jerseys in there, so 2 double jersey boxes still to hit. We'll see what comes out Sunday. We could hit 2 of them. I hit 4 jerseys on Sunday, plus we're going to have the freebie. So make sure you get your bids in. We'll end it tonight on the Murphy, so that won't be available anymore, but everything else is still live. You guys get your bids in, and I will see you back here on Sunday. So make sure you enjoy the baseball on Saturday. We'll be down to, we'll know exactly all of the 18s shortly, and then that'll start up on Saturday and into Sunday, and we'll be back here for the eBay ends and the breaks on Sunday night. So thank you much, guys. I fully appreciate continued love and support from you. And I can't wait to see you guys on Sunday. Stuff is starting to come in fast and furious. I grabbed another jersey today. It's on the way to me. I got a couple actually on the way to me. I'm up over, I think 13 or 14 right now for the reload. So I'm getting there. Hopefully I'll grab a couple more over the next week or so, and I'll be ready to roll. I think the reload would be scheduled for the 20th, 19th. 19th would be when the reload breaks. So we got 2 full weeks of breaks before we get to that. But I have to have them live, 2 weeks from or a week from Sunday or from Tuesday. So we're getting there. So I gotta have stuff in. So I get the pictures up for you guys, and I can start, getting the stuff ready. Order boxes, they're on the way to me. I should receive the boxes in a day or two. Boxes go up. They've gone up, the last couple times I've had to order them, they've gone up. I remember buying a pallet of 50 for like $50. And then last time I ordered them, they were like $95. And now they're at like $105. I was like, oh, what's up with that? So cardboard, I don't know, I think cardboard got more expensive, but clearly it's something that did. So, but there we go. Like I said, that's on my end, but you guys benefit. I get the boxes in, I get the jerseys in, and we'll just keep breaking. So thank you much. Make sure I'm raring for the regular season. I would see if there are late games I can tune into. They're all on the preview. If anybody wants to tune around and catch some of the preseason games, they're all available on the pay-per-view channel, whatever it is, the NHL.com thing. You can watch all the preview games. So I'll see you guys back here on Sunday. Thank you much. Congratulations again to Mike H. And I will see you back here on Sunday afternoon. Take care, guys. WAFFLEBOARD Breaks is out.